Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and you may be aware, we've talked about this a lot lately. There's a botting problem in Hearthstone to the point where it's like, do I even bother reporting poor Luna here for botting? Because it feels like a complete futile effort in Classic, in Standard, in Wild. They are everywhere, and we've talked about it, and finally, we have somewhat of a response from Blizzard in what they're going to do about it. Possibly, it's a mixed bag, but we finally have an idea of where some of these bots are coming from, if they're Blizzard bots and all of that. I'll fill you on the details and how you can help the situation. At least allegedly, you can help the situation. And you know how you can help the situation on this channel? We're nearing 64,000 subs. And if you feel like you've earned your subscription, you want to hit that sub button down below, give the video a like, it helps us out a ton. It would be a really awesome thing to do, I guess. I don't know, or don't do, whatever you want. Anyways, botting. If you aren't aware, it's been going on a lot in Hearthstone to the point where I swear every day on Reddit I see a thread like this. This one's from a day ago. Wow, this is sure fun. Haven't faced a real person in days. And they show their recent opponent list of Dizad, Sinsuman, Verta, Bubus, and Rurt. Unless I'm not that familiar with some foreign languages, that seems like kind of gibberish to me, and this is a common trend. This isn't just one person's experience, and it's not even across just like Standard or Wild or Classic. It's like all the modes. All the modes have these issues. We have another post from a day ago. I haven't fought a human all day. What are these bots? What is this turn one play? And they're facing Grumpy Monk, not a gibberish name, and we'll get into that because that is important. They coined Desperate Prayer. So this was on turn one, so they didn't heal for anything, and played Mysterious Visitor, which discounts stuff that they couldn't possibly draw. It just doesn't make any sense, right? Like, it's a terrible play. If some of these bots, I'll swear, they'll just coin nothing. They'll just coin nothing. It's just crazy what they do. And we get angry threads. This one's like 5 hours ago as of recording this. Is it asking too much for Blizzard to do absolutely anything about all the bots in farming accounts? Queue for a game, get matched against someone with a name with a Scrabble hand playing DK. Queue for the next game, get matched up against exact Scrabble name, again playing DK. Double check last opponent play to be sure. Did I manage to get someone twice in a row? Same exact name, but the numbers are different, so it's a new opponent. Queue for a third game, same Scrabble name, same DK deck. Queue fourth game, not the Scrabble name. This time there's an A on the end. The F is Blizzard doing, and it's not just like random people on Reddit. I've seen other content creators. I mean, I talked about it on our Classic Climb. We had Rarin do a video about it, going like undefeated basically to Legend and Classic. Mark put this tweet out. I would really like to be able to play Standard without queuing into Deathknight bots with gibberish names nonstop. I report them, but nothing changes. It's been this way for weeks. What is being done about this? And again, I swear these names are this. Ninsuba? Was it Ninsuba on here? No, that was a different name. Let's see if we can find any. No, it doesn't look like any of them are the same. But you get what I mean. Like, you got DFGHFG, DFD. It's just the same pattern. And I will note, I've seen some of these names in Arena. I've seen some of these names in Arena, and then these people play. And it goes back to a video we talked about people maybe farming bot or using bots to farm gold to like play super drafts. I've actually noticed some of these style of names in Arena playing normally. So these accounts do seem to be played by people, as my suspicion. I first thought maybe they were Blizzard bots because, you know, Classic would have bad queues, but that made no sense because when I play Classic, the queue is instant. The queue is instant when I play Classic and I get one of these gibberish names. Why would they put in bots to help alleviate queue times if they're not even going to let you bother queue in? This led to Doc Delight posting this tweet. Just your typical 56-0, 100% win rate Legend Climb. That's a clickbait title if I've ever seen one. Doc Delight, you got to start your YouTube career. What a way to go. With 6 stars in Classic, every opponent was one of 2 type of bots. Most appear to be a Blizzard run bots of any class with random letter names and use basic card only decks. I will note they like to run Wisp. It's a craftable card, but they like to run Wisp. That's the only non-basic card I've seen. But regardless, after Diamond 5, I found the player run Zubot decks again, going over his stuff here, 100% win rate. Basically, yeah, you could see the names are all the kind of the same gibberish pattern pretty much the entire way through, shows the basic decks and all of that, and that was just a common trend. So after this tweet, one of the Blizzard devs recognized this, and we got to go incognito because of, you know, reasons. Celestalon responds, no, Blizzard bots are only in very low MMR and apprentice ranks and only for standard. They have names like Battle Pants and don't show up in your recent players list. So that's that Grumpy Monk name, right? You get Gold Battle Pants, Gold Bats, basically the BattleNet randomly generated name. So if you make a new account, you can let BattleNet, like, you know, randomly pick a name. That's why you'll see a lot of these teams. I think like Shadow Dragon's a really popular one. You've probably seen those names, and some of them are real people, some of them might be bots, because, you know, some people just don't care about their name and randomly let them pick it. Anyone else you fight that you suspect is a bot, please report them. So he is saying this is how you can help. This is how you guys can help the situation. If you are noticing bots, report them. Even if it feels like it's doing nothing, do it. It may not seem like anything happens, but we have to fight cheaters in mysterious ways, including banning and waves. So they apparently have a strategy. They're apparently doing something. That's the first I heard of this in months, but that's something, right? And that's helpful. So again, you queue into a bot on ladder, no matter how many times you face a name like this, all you got to do, and if you're not aware of how to report a bot, sorry again, Luna, I'm going to use an example. You click on their name, you go to report, you go to select a reason, you hit cheating, you go to next, you click botting, and then you submit. I'm not going to report Luna. She's actually a great content creator, Hearthstone player. Go follow her on all platforms or whatever. But yeah, that's how you would do it. So again, that's your way of being able to help Blizzard. But there's a little bit more information than that. Let me go back to this thread we had going here, where it was asked by Corbett, wild player who's dealing with even high legend bots. Like, there's some of these bots are doing even shaman and aggro rogue and secret mage and all that, getting to decent legend ranks. He said, is there any chance there can be more transparency about when bans are made, whether an account you reported has been banned, things like that? Plenty of other games acknowledge when a report happens and a ban occurs. And that's a big thing. We keep reporting, we keep running into bots, and we're like, well, obviously it does nothing, and you stop doing it. So if you get some feedback that maybe we've received a report, we did this account's been banned, then you'll be like, okay, and people might share that, right? You could share that on social media somewhere, then people know to report, rather than me making this video and hoping that people happen to see it and then happen to report, because it's like the only time we've actually known that it's like does something, apparently, allegedly. Again, we don't know that they banned bots yet, but they're saying they will, and we'll take their word at it. Swagwar here says some things like Twitter's, we have an update on your report, would be cool if an account you reported got suspended. And Celestalon again did report. Yep, we've talked about that a bit before. It's planned, just wasn't part of our first phase of in-game reporting. We'll get into it into the future, so hopefully it doesn't go the way of tournament mode, which I believe it's coming out in 2018, they promised. They're a little late, but regardless, they are planning on getting better communication, and they are saying to do the report. So if you are wondering what bots you are facing, if you're seeing names like this, somebody out there is mass botting. Like, these are definitely probably run by a couple or similar people, mass botting multiple accounts. Maybe they're selling them on black markets to get like gold, selling gold, or selling golden portraits or whatever. These are not Blizzard bots. If you're seeing a bot in Wild, in Classic, or basically in Standard that doesn't have this name that we looked at, Grumpy Monk or a Battle Pants or something like that, if it's like this, that is not a Blizzard bot. This is. Grumpy Monk is, and it should not show up here on your recent playlist. So that's the update on the bots. Well, hopefully they'll do something, because I see the frustration is getting really bad, really high, and that's probably why we are starting to see, sorry, I blocked on that one, starting to see responses for Blizzard devs and all of that. So hopefully that helps you guys out. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.